These days, Hindu community is celebrating a 10-day festival known as GANESH FESTIVEL. Utsav means festival. Ganesh is with the elephant head. Accordingly, this festival is celebrated for 10 days. During this period, the statue of Ganesh is brought home. People worship, adore, learn, and do engage in all these rituals. For 9 days, the gaiety, the festivity, the different anecdotes are narrated. People go to the temples, engage in many ritualistic activities like fasting and other activities. For 9 days they learn. 9 is a perfect number according to numerology. It is the number of the cosmos. For 9 days you learn everything. Then on the 10th day, in a huge procession, that statue is being carried to the nearby river or ocean or whatever the water source is available. When being made of a friendly material, the statue, after the proper prayers and so, is immersed in water, which is done on the 10th day. 10 numerologically represents to 1. 1 plus 0 is again 1, the oneness. So this festival is of significance to everyone, not the ritualistic part, but the mystical aspect of it. The mystical aspect of it is relevant to everyone. You try to learn everything, whatever field you want to excel into, reach its totality that's beyond which there is nothing. This is what is symbolized by the number 9. You continue your process of learning and reach to its ultimate beyond which there is nothing. And when this has happened, you have to surrender it to totality. The immersing of the statue in the water represents the surrender. And when you immerse it, you dissolve the statue into the water, that is holiness, the unknown source, because it is from the ocean. The clouds are formed. It is from the ocean the rain comes, and it is to the ocean that the rivers of all the waters is merged once again at the end of the journey. This is the reservoir of life and beyond life as well. When you merge into everything, into the totality, there remains oneness. This is a reminder that there always remains oneness. This is a representative of innocence. If your knowledge, your understanding does not lead you to your innocence, it is of no use. Normally, when you are living in the world of objects and beings, your knowledge leads to arrogance. Whereas spiritually the knowledge must lead to innocence. This is what is symbolically or mystically the essence of the 10 days festival of Ganesh. Symbolically the use of the number 9 and the number 10. 10 ultimately when it is reduced it becomes 1, and 9 is the number of the cosmos. You cannot have anything beyond 9. Everything reduces to 9. 9 is the basic number, 1 to 9. After that is the combination of numbers which numerically are again reduced to one number, whether it is 10 or 11 reduces to 2 and so on. Everything, whatever its permutation, whatever its combination is, it returns to one of these numbers, 1 to 9. And when you reach the 9, you have reached totality beyond which there is nothing. You have excelled, you have learned all that can be learned, beyond which there is nothing to be learned. Now your learning has to be effectuated. This learning has to be spiritualized. This learning has to be cosmolized, that attained to the cosmic texture. And this is symbolized by merging into, then it happens in that surrender, in that immersion, in that merging with the totality. Your knowledge becomes the part of the cosmic awareness. You return to innocence. And return to innocence is the first criteria of knowledge or awareness. Without innocence, knowledge is of no use. It cannot help you or anyone else. And you remember the famous statement from Jesus. Someone asked, Father, who can enter the kingdom of your Father? Those who are childlike. Childlike and innocence refers to the saint. The innocence of the child is childlikeness. The spontaneity, the natural. There is no ostentation, there is no show-off, there is nothing duality in it. The child lives beyond duality in a state of innocence, in a state of oneness. And when this child begins to grow, many other prejudices and dualities comes. So this 10-day festival is return to innocence. Ganesh is symbol of awareness.